Good afternoon, David here with his weekly wheat look. Today is Thursday, 30th of June, 5 p.m. in the evening, and as usual, looking at UK wheat chart 2016, and we have the full spread of the chart in front of us, and we've got the yearly here. I'm using my mouse over at the moment, and obviously the monthly here, and you can see that obviously we've got forming this green candle here for the month of June. Just above the swing high, the high of May at £120.50. And you can see here, if we expand here the daily chart, you can see here this is the last swing high here we were looking at 122.40, and then obviously we broke through up here to swing high at 124, just below 124.50. And then obviously last week, preceding the Brexit vote, the Friday, we got this big kick in the market, and obviously we shot up to just underlow the swing high here at 124. So that's a boost of just over £10 a tonne, and since then we've ticked back and we're just testing this swing high here at 120, and obviously we're looking for a signal, the daily close below that or above it, to signal what we're looking at there on direction. Obviously we just follow through the other markets quickly, and we look at firstly what's happened in Chicago wheat, and you can see here that we're falling down to touch the low here, 433, closing tonight, well at the moment live active at the moment 442. If we just pull up the yearly chart here, you can see the last 10 years excuse me, and you see at the present moment we're coming back to test the last lows of the last 10 years here. The last swing low here was 2010 at 442, and tonight we're trading at 441. So you can see that we're at all-time 10-year lows at the present moment. Next below that is 425. And then if you just come into the Paris wheat, you can see here that that's finally broke below the 160 euros level, broken through support here at 158, which was the last swing low here in April, and we're down here at 156. If you just pull up the yearly Paris chart on that, you can see here how important it was on this swing here, high swing high. If you just compare here, 160, and you can see probably the next target support level we'd see down here at 150 euros. So you can see, even though obviously the currency swing and the kick from the euro has given us the UK a boost, obviously the edge has been taken that off, because obviously we've seen the fall of the US market, and obviously this prompted the follow on from the French, and then obviously we followed suit by coming back. So at the moment we look as though at the moment we've got a sort of £5 a tonne currency advantage, but obviously this has been eroded because obviously the world wheat market is falling on the back of it. So if you pull up our yearly chart here, you can see that this 120 sort of comes smack in the middle here with this recent range here, and obviously the next support down here is 110. So we just go back into the London chart here, you can see obviously it's crucial that we hold this 120. If it doesn't, then obviously what we'll do is pop down into probably a low here of 115, which would be normally, if we hadn't got the kick from the lower sterling rate, a level of 110. So you can see that that's what's happened. We sort of realigned ourselves at the moment. What should we do? What should be seen? Well, at the moment it's still fortunately the wheat market is still in a falling trend market. The world wheat market, the Chicago and the French are down, so it should be seen, any of these where the market tests its swing high here, sort of 24, or we see a break below the 20, should be seen as a selling opportunity in a downwards trending market at the present moment. Obviously this all changes if we saw a daily close above this 124.50 and we took out the swing high here, then obviously that would then change the whole concept. But at the moment, unfortunately, we're still stuck in this long-term falling trending market, and even though we've had a kick from obviously the Brexit obviously that has been eroded by the falling wheat market, and obviously obviously that's what's coming through. We just have a look before we go, just what's happening tonight on the currency. If you look at the currency, this is versus the euro, you can see the pound versus the euro, we're back down here at swing lows. So if we use that as a against what we're seeing on the wheat market at the moment, I would say tonight we'll look as though we're probably going to hold this 120 level at the present moment on the UK wheat. And I'll put an update this time next week. Thanks.